This is SOUQ Business Landscape.
About just 3 million Nigerians, if not less, they are the ones that are committing their funds into the Nigerian capital market, investing in the Nigerian capital market. Most Nigerian youths, about 60 million Nigerian youths or Nigerians are not interested. They are either investing in Ponzi schemes like this, or they are involved in, sport bets, football, sport bets, and in cryptocurrency. And it was decrying the number of people that have refused to consider the conventional way of investment. This story is not even different from that because it's also coming from SEC. What's amiss? Why are the young people taking this other route? Cryptocurrency is a good investment, but it's quite volatile also. But why sport bet and not the capital market in stocks and bonds and in shares?
In advanced country like America, addiction to bets is a disease. And the states, they invest so much in that. Everywhere you see adverts, they'll tell you, see the advert that says, if you think you're addicted to betting, call this number, we can help you. So they have recognized it as a disease. But in Nigeria, we are not even there. In Nigeria, National Orientation Agency and the National Assembly has a lot to do with social media regulation at this point, because before now, the NBC has banned, they regulate messages that come on national TV. But national TV is no longer what it used to be. Now, the national TV is Instablock, Tunde Ednot, and the likes on our phone. That's where we get all of our information. And, it's so unfiltered. People just come and put all kinds of information on this place. And we are not all adults. You and I can see an information and filter and see through the rubbish. But there are 16-year-old, 17-year-old that do not know better. So we need to do that for the generations to come. I know Nigerians is very touchy to them when we talk about social media regulation, but we know that the social media is now bigger than the traditional media. So we have to regulate it because of the information that we consume. China, for example, now has come out with a law that says you cannot talk about anything professional if you don't have a degree in that field. So you cannot just come and start telling people, take this thing, you lose weight. Or if you do this investment, you make money when you are not a financial expert. You will go to jail in China. That's the new law. So, and that's the second biggest economy in the world. We cannot say we are more advanced or we are more developed than them. So there's a reason they are taking that. There was something that happened in the United States 2 years ago. Somebody on TikTok cooked chicken with a certain painkiller as a challenge. And do you know that there was emergency all over America because 16-year-old, 15-year-old, they were using the same painkiller to cook chicken and eating it, and they were falling sick. So that's something that can happen from social media. Now, to now go back to our story, there is so much information about overnight wealth everywhere in Nigeria on the social media. So an average Nigerian believes in money miracle, that there's something that they can do that will make them a millionaire overnight. So now, when you have a belief, anything that looks like your belief looks like this is God speaking to you. So imagine somebody prophesies in your life and say, oh, I command uncommon money. I command money that you do not deserve. You become a millionaire. I've seen it. And then you now see somebody that now say, put 2 naira here. You get 2 million. You say, this is what my afa is telling me. This is what my pastor is telling me. So we need to look at all this information. And Nigeria as a people, we are greedy. At the time when there was CBEX in this country, where people lost a lot of money, let me put this out there. Do you know that there was another Ponzi scheme called PSEX for Nigerians in diaspora. It is not popular because it was designed for people that are earning in pound sterling, Canadian dollar, and US dollar. That also crashed and they lost a lot of money. But because they are Nigerians in diaspora, that is why it's quiet. E-sex, if you have your time, Google it. A lot of Nigerians lost money. So even Nigerians in diaspora that are in a fairer economy are still investing in Ponzi scheme because it's something that over the years we believed in overnight wealth and in sudden wealth. That is where National Orientation Agency comes in. They need to clamp down on some of the terrible information that they are putting into people's head. And you see people that are even in their 60s, professors, you wonder why they believe this. It's because, you see, something that you've believed over the years from when you were a child is difficult to unlearn. So no matter how much you grow in life, a system, a belief system is very, very, very difficult. That is why it's important that we plant good seeds in the mind and in the brains of the future of this country. And there is a parallel line with overnight riches in Nigeria, the greed, with our unemployment. Nobody wants to build real business. Nobody wants to build real factories. People are looking for something that will turn to another money tomorrow. We can see what is going on with Very Dark Ma and China. You can see the profit margin that we are using to sell goods in Nigeria. So we can see that all our hardship is not entirely the problem of the government. No. We as a people, we are greedy. And I feel like we have scarcity mentality. So there is a lot that National Orientation Agency can do for us. The value system is in the gutter already.